Hi guys, and welcome to Askmiki for Friday, July 23rd, 2021. So we're having a mini top hat day today. This top hat was made by my stylist for my mom, so thought I would bring it out. Didn't have a big brim like my usual ones because my mother liked a little brim, so it's a great match for the story I'm going to tell you today, actually, because the question I have today is about somebody who's no longer with us. So get ready. Here goes the story. Dear Mickey, I'm writing to you today because of my grandmother who passed away a month ago at the age of 96. Wow, she made it to 96. Hope I can do the same. I did have an aunt who made it to 106, so hopefully I'm going to follow in her footsteps. Anyway, back on board, Mickey. So, here's what's going on. My grandmother was a woman who never filed things really well and hid things away in her house that she felt were important. For example, birth certificates, marriage licenses, and her will. Aha! The plot thickens. Yes, we are looking for the will. We know it is somewhere in the house because she said that to my mother the night before she went to sleep and peacefully passed in her sleep. Thank God she did not die from COVID. Yes, that's a good thing. Make it to 96 without dying from COVID. I'm all up for that. Anyway, we are on the search now for the will. It could be anywhere in the house. Thank God she was not a woman who had 100 years of possessions all piled up, so we are not going through a hoarder house. Her grandmother didn't have a hoarder house. Okay. Can you please help guide us to make our search easier, because we are now having to go through many things. And we want to make sure that we don't give away the wrong thing to the wrong person as per the instructions in her will. And she had made a very clear list, as far as we know, as to what she wanted given and left to whom. Okay. Signed, Desperate Granddaughter. Okay, so we got to see if we can get Grandma in the spirit world and find out where she stashed this thing. Give me a minute, guys, to think about this. I'm looking at her picture, and I got to find her. Okay, Desperate Granddaughter, here we go. When you go into your grandmother's house, the last place you would think of looking is going downstairs into her basement. I feel when you go down the stairs, you're going to go to the left, and there's going to be a pile of, like, not a lot. There's maybe 4 Rubbermaid totes in that area. It's to the left of the stairs. Right when you get to the bottom, you just look that way, and boom, there they are, neatly stacked on top of each other. Inside that Rubbermaid or rough tote or wherever you want to call it, I think the color of this thing is blue. It's blue or a bluish green. I get it as. And she's saying inside there is an envelope that's marked birthday cards. I don't know why it'd be marked birthday cards, but inside of the birthday cards envelope is a birthday card, but when you go inside the card thing, there's going to be a letter and a key in there. The letter is going to tell you what the key is for. And the key is for something like, it's not fancy, it's not a jewelry box, it's not pretty, it's not a family heirloom. It's for, like, you know, one of those things that you see people using at a flea market to put their cash in, you know, like you buy at Business Depot or something, like a little cash box kind of thing, maybe about yay high, that big. Okay, so you're going to take that key from the birthday card envelope and you're going to look for this cash box now, because that key opens that cash box. All right. Now let's find the cash box. That's the thing. Because I kind of going through the house in my head based on the picture you sent me and the stuff I can pick up from your grandmother from the other side. Alrighty, we're going back upstairs now. All right. In her spare room, she's saying on the floor of the closet there is a couple of shoe boxes. And one of them's about the size of you'd see a pair of boots in. Okay? Not in the box, but underneath that box, there's a box that says it's a hair dryer. Like, you know, like a blow dryer or something like that. The cash box is in there. If you go in there, into the blow dryer box that's under the box that looks like, you know how you get a shoe box, a normal shoe box, and the other, this is like a little bit bigger and a little more square, almost like a pair of winter boots came in it, or rain boots or something like that. Sitting right underneath on it, this thing is one thing that says it's a hair dryer of some kind. So it could be a blow dryer, it could be an old bonnet hair dryer. I can't get clearly what it is. It just says hair dryer. The cash box is inside there. When you open the cash box, you got the will. Because that's the only thing that's in there. There's no money in there. There's no jewelry in there. There's just a will in there. And it probably would have been one of the very last place you look. Your grandmother's kind of laughing like it's a little joke from the other side. It's kind of funny because you guys would have been going through all her personal stuff and all her little personal archives and collections and her dining room and, you know, all over the house, her linen closet first before you would ever have thought to go into this guest room, which really doesn't have much of anything in it, right? It's just a place for people to stay when they visited her, like you and your mom and your kids and stuff. So there you got it. You got your will. By the way, your grandmother would like you to know that when she left you, she left a piece of her soul behind as well. So today's daily affirmation that I've written for you. When people we truly love from the bottom of our hearts and souls take their final walk over to the spirit world, they are never really gone. They are never really without us. They have just taken on another form. How's that for daily affirmation? Not too many people send in these kind of requests, so I love doing them because they're very cool and they give me something more to think about. Anyway, it's Friday, and on that note, I will say if you want to send us your letters, because we just keep coming in, so get them in so we can get them up here. And you can email them to us at rockandrollmedium, spelled R-O-C-K, letter N, R-O-L-L-M-E-D-I-U-M, @gmail.com. You can also book a private appointment, an event for the future when things really open back up again. You can also have the reading live like this with me on Skype or Zoom or FaceTime, whatever you like. Or you can have it on the telephone. Entirely up to you. And you can make appointments at 416-537-5955 and 1-877-ASK-MIKI, which converts into the numbers 1-877-275-6454. And you can also email or message me on Facebook if you want an appointment as well. And don't forget to add us at our new page, Miki the Rock and Roll Medium, on Facebook. So, everybody have a good weekend. Be really safe out there. Get vaccinated if you haven't done it yet. It won't kill you. It didn't kill me. I'm still here. And I've been vaccinated way more than most people for crossing 2 borders all the time. So, you know, I'm kind of like a walking vaccination, I think. Anyway, Today is also the day, if you like and share the Friday column, your name will be entered into a draw to win a free half-hour reading to be booked at any time that's convenient for you within 6 months after winning it. So we'll see you on Monday, and we'll be announcing another winner who won another free reading on Monday. Until then,